Munger vision, and you're looking at Mackenzie Mooney. She'll be the starting goalie for the Mill River Union High School Minutemen, and as we'll start our fall sports coverage, even though the calendar doesn't say fall and the temperature outside today is in the 80s doesn't say fall, and it is a warm August afternoon, we will get the fall sports schedule underway. Mill River MAU in a non-league contest, and a contest actually over the last few years has turned into quite a rivalry for teams in different divisions and different leagues. But Mount Anthony in the blue uniforms coming out right now. Again, like I said, it's perfect conditions, just very slight breeze blowing. Field's in tremendous condition, and MAU in the blue uniforms taking on Mill River in their home whites. And I'll do the rosters for you for both sides as this contest progresses. But glad you could join in. And real quickly, I just want to tell you the website for Channel 15 Sports is www.PEGTV.com. And the significance of that is not only can you get scheduling information, but you can also go to that website and click on Video on Demand, follow the instructions, and you can watch games and talk shows and events right there on your computer that are aired on PEGTV Channel 15 Sports. And we'll have our first throw, and Carrera Page, number 8, will get set, and she'll launch the ball in. And again, Mill River in their home whites. Well, actually, I want to check my roster out. It's the first time I've gotten to see the ladies with their... And it's Paige Carrera, so I was right at number 8. So again, you give me a while and I'll get this all down. And you can see right now Mill River, a team from a program that's really just raised itself to the next level. Last year they had an off-season, very young group trying to find their identity, and they're looking to rebound. They've got some very talented players, an outstanding defense, and a very experienced, very good goalie out there, Mackenzie Mooney. If I had to pick one area that they lacked confidence in last year, was somebody to step up and be a finisher. Not that they didn't generate scoring chances, but they need a finisher, and that's what they'll be looking for here early in the season. 40-minute halves, overtime if necessary, and that will go out of bounds. We'll have a throw coming in, and that's going to be taken by Chelsea Bagley. So Bagley getting set for the throw. Number 3 in Bagley with a nice loft, looking for that vacated spot on the field. It gets headed in by MAU into their own box inside the 18. It'll be picked up by their goalie, and again, she's young. I think she's listed as a sophomore, so something to watch there. Even though Mackenzie Mooney has been on the varsity team, the goalie for Mill River, since her freshman year, and she played significant minutes her freshman year and was a significant contributor. So don't really let that young age thing get you down. The race to the ball, and they'll cross midfield. And one thing Mill River will have, and that's one thing for sure, is speed, team speed. And Rebecca Day, number 5, had the ball, and she was looking to advance it there, and boy, they're going to call a foul on Day as she played through the ball and through the body actually, and we'll have a throw coming up, or a kick coming up on the foul called. Mike Kinsler, Mr. Soccer, Rutland County soccer man out there. He's one of the officials that I can see and can recognize. We're going to have a switch up defensively, and Penta will take the kick. So Penta, number 3 for MAU, will step into it, and she really got underneath it. Got it almost to midfield, and Bagley stepped up and gave it a little header, and it's going to be Katrupi. Katrupi wants to send the ball down to that open side on the far side, looking for the speed to come in. You can see the attack, and that's what speed does for you right there. It's Amanda Lee with it, number 18. Now she'll cross the ball, get it on the inline. Yeah. See, the goalie played that, waiting, make sure that it went on the inline so she wouldn't get called for. No touch and play, like go out through the inline, they'd have a corner. So a goal kick, our first goal kick of the 2008 season, and the camera work will settle down. I'm just trying to glance at my roster and run the camera all in one shot here because it's my first time, like I said, this year with the Mill River girls soccer program, and they do have some new additions out there, and that's going to be out of bounds, and it'll be a white throw. There's Lee out there playing a good defense, number 18, Amanda Lee. As they'll retrieve the ball, and you can see one of the captains, I think that's Ashley Robb. Yes, it is, number 23. I believe only 2 seniors on the entire roster for Mill River, coached by Randy Chadburn, of course. And what a program he has built here at Mill River. And again, looking to reestablish the swagger that they lost last year. As I'm just trying to locate the ball. And Ashley Robb making a sprint all the way down the field. And she's set. She'll take the throw. And again, they designate certain people for their qualities and abilities. Like this right here, she's probably going to be able to get it into the box, and she did. It was rejected out by Mount Anthony. And you can see coming up, making a little step in the steals, Rebecca Day. Rebecca Day, like I said, really started to turn it on last year. It was very impressive the year before, but it's really started to turn it on, and they're looking for a big year from her. I know she is herself also looking for a big year. And they're looking for a finisher, and she could be the person right there that'll lead them in the scoring category this year, help set up the scoring. The goalie back there is thigh verge. So thigh verge will retrieve the ball. And again, one of the most important parts of any soccer game, and no joke intended, is the acquisition or acquiring of ball boys and ball girls to chase down those errant balls that go out of bounds so you can keep the flow of the game moving. And he'll get there, and there's a step up and the kick, and it'll go out of bounds on the far side, and we should have a blue throw, and that's what we're going to have Mount Anthony. We'll pick it up. We're in the first half of play, and we are excited to have fall sports. Had about a 2.5 week lull where I didn't have any sports at all at the end of the Legion baseball season, and that's not cool. You gotta have stuff to cover. You see him try to get the corner, and the defense was there, and the ball has to be placed perfectly to get it through into the box. There it is in the 18 now, and Bagley with just a little pooch kick out to Plouffe. Plouffe will step into it, and that will go out of bounds off number 14. Caleb Plouffe, one of the captains. Now I just gotta find the ball. There we go. You know, as big as a soccer ball is, you would think I'd have an easier time of finding it, but it's also a more spread out field. That was Rob with the throw, and it stays in bounds, and they'll link up on that far side. Kachupi makes the move. She'll step to the outside. There's the left foot, and she'll send it down about 20-25 yards. It's outside the box, and Day trying to follow it up, and that just miskicked. They had the flow going, and Plouffe just miskicked it, and it happens. I'll tell you what, Lee is also in that finishing category. She's very athletic, very fast, and she's got the long legs, which is no joke. It's an advantage in soccer because it's just like having a bigger reach in boxing where you can use your jab. You can also use that leg the same way to poke the ball away defensively. That's going to be thigh verge. We'll pick it up, and she will have the kick. See if she'll punt the ball here, take the throw. It looks like she's going to line up for the punt. I believe this is her first punt. No, she fooled me. She went to the little roll throw, the little bowling throw. Carrera with the step up, then the pressure on the ball. Again, it's been a pretty fluid game. 6.5 minutes into the contest. No real tremendous scoring threat yet for either side, but the first game of the year, early season soccer action, will be a big advantage for teams like the Mill River Minutemen boys varsity squad, who basically returned 2/3 of their entire team. So I mean, they already have continuity on the team and chemistry down, and you know, and plus they've been playing soccer all season, or futsal all season with each other. There's a nice step up. Good challenge on the ball, then the kick over midfield. And again, looking for that speed to burst. Kachupi can't get there. It'll be picked up by MAU, and it will go out of play. And they'll have the throw now taken by number 5, Poulin. Poulin with a little 10-yard toss, and then the step, the collision, and the ball will pop free, slide over the midfield stripe, and take it down the far side. They're looking to funnel back to the middle, and they might have outkicked themselves. Yeah, they put a little too much lead on the ball, and they'll take the steal on the spin-around move. And boy, somebody up top, I didn't pick up a number for Mill River right there, doing a nice job and allowing that ball to funnel down into the center around the 8-yard stripe down there. And that's just off the side of the foot. And a lot of times you got to settle. Right there, it's just kicked out of midair, and it will come up to Mill River, and they got it on the run. Kachupi will weave herself back to the center of the field, likes that left foot, goes all the way across the field, looking for a white shirt coming in the viewfinder. Haven't seen one yet, and it'll be picked up by Mount Anthony. And they've got some numbers on this particular far side on this rush. Nice step up, trying to line drive it through, and I believe that's Rogstad. Now I'll have to look at my roster, number 16, who made the play, bodied it down, settled it up, and then tried to send it over the midfield stripe, which she did get it over midfield, but it was just a tad over midfield. Yes, Leah Rogstad out there, 16 for Mill River. And like I said, I will get to the point where I will have a break in the action, whether it's at the intermission, the halftime break, or what, but I'll read the roster for Mill River and for MAU, because I used to say it doesn't matter about the away teams because they don't get our channel. But now that we're on the web, we're worldwide, we're international, everybody gets channel 15 now. And there's a good strong kick, settled down, and we're right in the mix right there. Again, defensively doing a nice job, and then to let them play through on that slide kick, that slide tackle, I mean, and they'll funnel it to the top of the arc. The 18, I mean, they got outside the arc, and now Miller able to scramble around and take control of the ball momentarily. They'll stand up and double, and there it is. Send it through, takes a tip, and it's going to come in on Mooney, and she'll scoop it up, and Mackenzie Mooney out there. She'll get set to take the kick in an area she's really worked hard on to improve through their almost 3 years of varsity soccer, is her kicking, whether it's off the ground or on the punt like that, and that was an excellent kick. It got to the midfield stripe, and it'll go out of play now, and we'll have a throw. It looks like Paige Carrera will take the throw, number 8 for the Minutemen. In their home whites, looking to get a season started with a win over Division 1 full Mount Anthony. Well, she's got some space, and there's that speed. So they got back defensively, they're out of position, but they're able to make up the speed. We've had no corners yet. We've had no penalty kicks. And really for scoring chances, I know Mooney just made a save, but we really haven't had what I would call a hold your breath, oh my goodness, what a great save type of moment yet. So Patriots will work the ball back inside the circle at the center of the field, and they'll let them play through that also. And that's a good no call. Soccer's physical. They got to let them play a little physical. And I believe one of the rule changes this year, and I should have looked this up and confirmed it before I say it, but they have a timeout now in soccer. And I don't understand that. The game's long enough without a timeout, but they're going to have a timeout. So Plouffe, the captain out there for Mill River, awaits the timeout. The substitutions to come in and be finished. Plouffe very strong, and that you can see by that throw. That's thrown on the line, on the B line to Kachupi, and it'll get turned around. And I got to figure out what number 13 is for Mill River. It's Jennifer Holler. So Holler out there, number 13. Plouffe almost looked like she had her hand held, but there's no whistle on the play. And a lot of congestion right there. Not even in midfield. It's between the 18 and the midfield stripe. And you know, this is some of those things that you work on early in the season. Get your spacing, get your gapping correct. That's going to go back down the far side. Redenis, number 4, right there, in great position. Made him turn the play back. And Mount Anthony, I would say territorially, and it's been a very close first 10 minutes of the soccer game, but I would say territorially that MAU's had a little more time of possession over the midfield stripe in their offensive end as more than Mill River has. Good job along the sideline to keep the ball in play, and boy, she's got some turf, and if she spilled it up here, she could have had the corner. She'll center it back, and it'll be intercepted by Mill River, be trapped down. Actually, she just kicked it out of midair, and it's going to go about 10 to 11 yards and be picked off by the Patriots. Again, if you're just joining us, welcome to Fall Sports on Munger Vision, aired on Channel 15 PEGTV. We're already given the website once. That's www.pegtv.com. And again, I say to you, go there, get scheduling information. You still can do that. You can get any information about PEGTV, you can still do that. Oh, a lot of trouble by Mooney with a big save. She erased a mistake right there. Shot coming in, Mooney with another save, and she's going to dive on it. Oh, that'll get her blood pumping. Mooney with the helmet on out there, and you see the ponytail sticking out the backside. But boy, there was some miscommunications with her sweeper back there, and 2 quality chances off misplayed balls for MAU. But Mackenzie Mooney, which I said is going to be a huge asset, a whole huge plus for Mill River, showing you why right there with 2 in close, oh my God, hold your breath type saves. And with the whistle, I believe, yeah, she trapped the ball, but unfortunately on the sideline out of bounds. It'll be a white throw coming up as we're waiting for Emily Osmer, number 7. I might mispronounce that, but I will work on the pronunciation. So Jenny Holler comes up. No, she doesn't. That's Rob, number 23. From a far distance with the sunshine on those white jerseys, you got sometimes, excuse me for misidentifying the jersey numbers, plus you factor in my age, and you're lucky I can see anything out there. And also I'd like to tell you upcoming events, and there's a lot of them coming up in Rutland County that will be seen on Channel 15. Of course, the first thing that pops in my mind is, the fall season is coming officially on October 21st. That means it's time to get ready for the Halloween parade. Not only live downtown Rutland on Halloween, but also live on Channel 15 PEGTV. And it's obviously on Halloween, and it starts at 6:30. And what leads up to that through the month of October is the live in the studio selection process of picking the pumpkin queen and her rest of her band of beautiful young ladies in the area. They'll be part of the court. I couldn't think of the word. The court. And then, of course, the first Saturday in November, you've got Sam Grusso hosting the really big show down at the Paramount Theater. It's a fundraiser for the United Way of Rutland County. And not only can you see that live, but you can also watch it probably the rest periodically through the month of November on Channel 15 or on the internet. Rockstad there defensively. That was headed down by Plouffe, picked up by Day. Day with a little sidestep, open up the left foot, will slide the ball out. And good challenge by MAU. Then Kachupi coming back with the aggressive play. Kachupi's tough. She's a physical player, and it's good to see her come back and attack like that. She'll open it up to the middle of the field, coming down, taking the bump, keeping control. That's going to be brought to the inside, and MAU will get there. And there's a good job of not panicking by MAU, to tell you the truth. They'll go backwards to go forwards. They want to drive the ball in. It eludes a few defensive players' legs. Comes back to Day, and Day able to take an angle, try to force the ball outside after MAU intercepted the pass. MAU up that far side. The inside position, the speed, and the bump of the shoulder. And she's over midfield, and she'll send the ball with the left foot, knocked down by the Mill River squad. As that's Holler, number 13, I believe. And you know, the game is starting to pick up pace now, both ways. I don't know if you can get that sense through the camera lens. That's going to go out of bounds, but I can definitely get the sense here in person. So I need to find number 10, Michaela Stone, number 10 out there for Mill River. You can see the sun dots on the lens. I can't afford a polarization filter or a neutral density filter. That would solve that, but that also tells you that I'm looking west into the sunshine here. Nasty, nasty sunny days here to do games. Like I said, the white uniform's always electric. Stone taking a bump, didn't hear the footsteps from behind. Mount Anthony starting to play a little bit, very clean, but starting to pick up the intensity physically wise out there, and that's not a bad thing. I'll tell you, like I said, soccer's it's a physical game, and I'm glad the officials doing an excellent job right now as far as letting them play within the boundaries of the rules and very cleanly. But you know, if you're a faster team or a player who's got more strength physically or whatever, you know, you should be allowed to use your assets without being penalized. And that's what we're seeing right here. Like I said, Mike Kinsler involved. You know, it's going to be a well officiated contest. And like I said, I'd like to thank Mill River, the whole Mill River community, Rob Black, the athletic director, all the parents of the soccer players, and of course Randy Chapman, the head coach, for allowing me to come to Mill River, videotape their sports, and put it on Channel 15 for the community to enjoy and watch. And it is. Thank you very much, Mill River. And again, Mount Anthony territorially, they've been a little more aggressive. They've had a little more time down over their midfield stripe in their offensive end. But then, you know, it's sports. Momentum will swing back and forth. There'll be adjustments made, and confidence will ebb and flow on both sides. And I forgot to mention Jojo Valeni, legendary Jojo Valeni here running the clock at Mill River, former coach at CSJ when she was head coach at the girls basketball program at College of St. Joseph's. Her team capturing back-to-back Mayflower Conference championships. Of course, JoJo, an outstanding athlete herself up at Rutland High School, back when they had great administration. That's going to be off in the leg, settled down. Some action in the 18 right there for Mill River. They haven't had a lot of time of possession down inside that 18, and they really didn't get the shot funneled down inside where it'd be a high-quality save, but they were able to have a presence down there, and that hold right there they let them play through, and it works out for MAU as they'll bring it in on Mooney. Now, she didn't use her hands there because she was outside the 18. It would have been a foul. So she was just kicking it on the fly. But again, you can see the pace of the play for MAU starting to pick up quite considerably as they're opting for that diamond or that triangle offense where they're building the short passing lanes. And the other thing they're doing too is they'll take the ball on the dribble. If the turf is open like that for 10 to 12 to 15 yards, they'll take it on the dribble and advance the ball, which I've never understood why more teams don't do more. You know, if it's not there, don't do that. But when it's there, go ahead. Oh, look at this, coming in, and shot will be wide. She'll crash to the ground, and it'll be number 7, Emily Osmer, or Osmer. Like I said, I really didn't check into that, but I will get her pronunciation down. So I'll go with Osmer for right now, and she was able to get possession, get it down, get a shot, and no, she couldn't draw the foul, but hey, good effort. We're at 22 minutes to play in the first half. We played 18 minutes of scoreless soccer here at Mill River Union High School, located on the Middle Road in North Clarendon, Vermont, USA. And again, I urge you, follow Munger Vision on the computer or on the television, but also get out to a game live. It's just great. Like today, it's a beautiful day to get in the bleachers in the sun and get a little tan going and cheer the young ladies on, or if you come for the boys soccer game, obviously the men. And that Mill River boys squad, that's going to be a pretty high-octane, pretty high-power group of guys. They had a scrimmage earlier in the preseason against South Burlington, who's one of the teams to be reckoned with up north, and Mill River with the win in the scrimmage. Believe me, that scrimmage wasn't played like a scrimmage. That was played like it was a playoff game. There was a lot of swagger, a lot of cockiness, a lot of alpha males out there on the field. Nobody was going to play it like a Tootsie Roll game. There's the ball. I just couldn't find it. That's the only thing about soccer. Sometimes you lose that ball on the throw-ins because there's just a lot of commotion. Day splits the defense. Day has the ball. Day will go back. Day will pick it up, and Rebecca Day able to get it into about the 35-yard line, and then they may use defense just finally. Was able to get a handle on her and shut her down. And again, there's that little short 10-yard pass. It's just short pass, advance, short pass, and advance, short pass up the wing. You know, somebody's always coming forward on the cycle. Little push not called from behind, a little push there, and they will call it. Plouffe is quite a strong young lady to try to push off the ball. You can see right there, she held her ground pretty well. And on the foul, Robb will come over, number 23, Ashley Robb, and she'll take the kick. And to my knowledge, which is very limited in every aspect of life, there's only, I believe, 2 seniors, they're both captains on this Mill River varsity squad, which shows you the talent level coming back next year. Stone got a little spacing problem there, was able to get out of the way, and that allowed her teammate to dump the ball up, and now they'll race after it, and in the box with the hands will be picked up by Thyverge. And again, she hasn't punted yet or kicked off the ground. She's elected for the throws, and tell you, if they bring the defense up, that really will shorten the field. And it will go out of bounds. Lee will look, and I think it's going to be a white throw, but I'm not really sure. Nobody advancing toward the ball to take the throw. And nobody's still advancing toward the ball to take the throw. Unless I've got the wrong ball, of course. And it's going to be Ashley Robb, so it'll be a Mill River ball. And there is the throw. It comes down to Amanda Lee, and it goes off her foot out of bounds, and it'll become blue soccer ball. We're just 30 seconds below the midway point of this first half of action. We're at 19:30 to go. And Mackenzie Mooney with the best play so far in the game for either side. 2 tremendous saves in close, point-blank range, keep this scoreless. Lee will come over, and Lee will get the ball, and Lee will take the throw now. That'll go down on the ground. Kachupi trying to lift it up and over the top. We'll get it through the inline, and we'll have a possession coming up, and it'll be a goal kick for Mount Anthony. And they're going to have, I believe it's going to be Penta, number 3 again. And she tries to quick kick it, got underneath it, really pooched it. Nice step up right there by Kachupi. She couldn't control it, came off her foot forward. She couldn't trap it. And I'll give the Patriots back the ball. Patriots in the blue. Not dominating play, but controlling the tempo of the game right now and territorially controlling the game. And Jojo Valeni electing to take the game in from the seat of her pants today as she's hanging out over there, sitting down watching the game. And that should become a white throw. Yeah, when you get the throw in your offensive end, this is between the midfield stripe and the 18. You got to take advantage of it and have some quality possession time. You can see the official ask for the ball, get the ball. He needs a body now with the ball. And it'll be Robb coming up. And tell you what, she's going to log a lot of miles just going up and down between all the throw-ins. But it's obvious that she's a designated thrower on the team for Coach Chadburn. There's a step around the defender, and the ball will be slid through, and it will not become a corner. It'll be saved from going through the inline by Thyverge, and Thyverge with the exit of the ball, a little bump in the back, not called, and that's going to be Stone that had it and lost it. Kachupi. Kachupi will pick it up, and Kachupi with a reversal off the heel on a no-look pass will get it to Lee. Lee wants to send it up looking for Stone again, Michaela Stone, and they just didn't get it to click. Yeah, so we'll have the ball taking up the far side. Mount Anthony, one thing's been very obvious. When you've given them turf to dribble the ball, they will advance it on the dribble. Not a bad, I don't think it's a bad thing at all. And there's just a swing of the foot, and the ball will come blindly out to the midfield stripe and over the circle and into the offensive end for Mount Anthony. And the Patriots trying to get around that outside edge. And boy, there's one more defender back there, and that's going to be a foul on Plouffe. Eleanor Ross, number 17, was out there for Mill River. And this is a sweet spot to take the kick. Just outside the 18, but it's a good angle. Gives you that look at the far post. You can see the threesome there, the wall being built. And that's where she wanted to go, far post, and just well defended. And it should be a corner. I believe it went off from Lee out of play. If it went off from Lee out through the inline, it'll become the first corner of the contest will be Mount Anthony going to the far side. And that is what we will have. Well, the first corner of the soccer game. And it comes with 16:39 to go in the first half of play. So the Patriots keep compacting the field, and they've worked themselves up to a kick outside the 18, and now a corner. Up, and in great position, and in there, a header. Got an unmarked body out there, and she was able to head it in. I'm just trying to find her number. That is it. And that corner becomes huge, and that's why you could just feel momentum kind of pushing toward Mount Anthony's side, possession pushing toward Mount Anthony's side, and boy, that just a beautifully placed ball. And the whole key to it, that was number 20. They finally turned around. Maddie Garou. So Maddie Garou will put MAU up 1-0 with 16:23 to go in the first half. And Mill River shouldn't panic. Should just keep trying to gain possession, work the ball in, and remember there's a whole lot of soccer left to play. So Garou with the header, and boy, I tell you what, you get a header off a corner, and that's just good highlight stuff right there, highlight tape stuff. Mooney came out trying to really be aggressively get on the ball, and it just was over her fingertips. And again, the other key to that though is the defense didn't mark up on that header, and oops, I'm watching the wrong ball again. See, that happens quite a bit. So Katrupi will send the ball down, and I think it's going to be a kick coming up for Mill River. Yeah. There was a foul on Mount Anthony, and Rob will take the kick now, number 23 out there in white for the Minutemen. And right there, I mean, there's just no support on the ball offensively right now for the Minutemen. Katrupi will come in, try to make the dribble around, got control of it again, and her pass was deflected. Ball will pop outside the 18 and back up and in. Everybody's on sides, and that'll leave the box, be chased down the side. Mount Anthony, as Day came through the body, got the ball, and it goes out of bounds. We'll have a we'll have a blue throw. The Patriots enjoying the pleasant ride up to Mill River from Bennington, and also enjoying a 1-0 lead. Again, that's their style of play. That 10 to 15 yard pass. And then the next, on either side, the left or right, the wingers will come up past the pass, and that gives them another option. It's like a layered, evolving, lava lamp type of offense. But it's worked very well here in this first half of play. Rogstad able to break the play up momentarily. She'll circle back and get her foot back on the ball. She'll break it up twice, actually. Looks for Rebecca Day, and Rebecca Day will just go through the defender number 1, come around and go through defender number 2. Day, one of those players, like I said, she's got some height and some longer legs, so she should have enjoy an advantage of being able to poke the ball away both offensively and defensively against her opponents this year. Yeah, so they're going to have Bagley come down, and she'll take the throw, number 3 for the Minutemen. 14:26 and counting here in the first half of play, and it's 1-0. MAU with the lead. And Bagley, getting not a lot of support on the ball there. That's a live ball, and she will finally put the brakes on. So Zyverge making a very exciting save on what looked like it could be a routine save. But a lot of huge gaps out there in the Mill River offense right now. I mean, right now, all you see is Rebecca Day in the picture. There's not a white jersey near her at all for her to have any options. She has no option to pass the ball to anybody, and that's why it was easy to defend and easy to take it away. Yeah, you don't want to crowd your player, but you've got to have options with you. You've got to have a little bit more close spacing, gapping on the play. That pass knocked down by Plouffe. Then Plouffe will hawk on the ball, and MAU with the possession. Bagley with the pop-up off the side of the foot. Now be just rolled back toward the center circle. Again, the Patriots scoring just a few moments ago as Garou able to get the goal and give them the lead. And we have a throw coming up right now, and I'm just not sure as to who will take the throw. And it's going to be Mount Anthony with the throw, number 8. And that did go out of bounds. Thought it did, and it did. So Plouffe will hustle over, and it looks like she'll stay in the ball game. There was a substitution horn blown, but she's going to take the throw, and she's going to stay in the contest. So Plouffe, number 14, with that captain's red, white, and blue band on her right bicep. Ashley Robb wearing the other captain's band. Again, a non-league contest, but it would be a big win for Mill River. As you see the slide right there by Red Dennis. She got up a little slow, but she said she's okay. Thinking that's just misfired. Red Dennis with the ball at the circle, wants to bring it up and over, and lifted it, brought it on the top, and it'll be chased down. Again, one team electing to play that really short passing game, and the other team electing trying to go long distance. And right now, MAU able to really defend that over the top type of game. Yeah, and on the change, it's a Mount Anthony substitution. Clock down to 12 minutes, 19 seconds to go in the first half. 40-minute halves. I don't know why, but they do 40 minutes per half in soccer. Got to be a European thing. And that's one of the longest passes I've seen MAU use here in this soccer game. And that will be out of bounds. We'll have a blue throw. There's the step, there's the toss, and there's the control. Day wanted to bring the ball around. Yeah, see, Day, nice job using her body to block off the Mount Anthony player and got possession. And again, their offense was to drive the ball in deep. They out-kicked everybody. And it was an easy pickup for Flyverge over there for the Patriots. Mooney with a couple brilliant saves for Mill River, and then the perfectly executed corner to the header to the back of the net for Mount Anthony. There's the bump by Bagley that dislodges the ball, becomes free. And going back to pick it up will be Paige Carrera, and Carrera now wants to send it out to the center circle, and she will hook it up with her teammate out there, number 7, Osmer. O-S-M-E-R, Osmer. I'm going to go. It could be Osmer. I'm going to go with Osmer. Oh, believe me, if I'm wrong, I'll find out about it. Not that you look for compliments, they're hard to come by. But boy, you make a mistake, people let you know. And a good stopper there by the ball girl, showing her footwork. As we near the 10-minute to play mark in the first half, Mount Anthony up by the 1-0 score. Guru with the goal. I didn't get the assist on it, but MAU on the road with the ball and the lead at Mill River. Oh, the sun went behind a cloud. That is awesome. Not only does it make it hard to find the glare and all that, but it's also hot with the sun coming in this window. And Ashley Robb looks like she'll take the goal kick coming up for the Minutemen. Yeah, and she's going to place it on the midway point of the. Actually, that is. I got to get in soccer mode. That's the correct position for the ball to be laid for the kick. Kachupi came up and tried to body the ball down, bring it to the foot, and didn't work. And here comes the Patriots on a counterattack, and it's off the side. The foot sliced. Looking for the winger, the shot, and just rolls across the goal mouth area. Well, again, Mooney coming out very aggressive to make the play, and once the ball gets fired, the net's exposed, completely naked, and that time it just tiptoed across the front of the net, but not in. Millie Aglis out there. That's Saferth with the ball, number 8, I'm sorry. Number 8 with the ball, Saferth for Mount Anthony. Again, I'm not sure what Coach Chadburn will directly address with his group, but they've really got to kick with a purpose. Don't just kick it long distance for the sake of kicking it. Have a target, have an intention. Other than that, don't play it short or take it on the dribble. And it'll go out of bounds. I think it's going to stay blue ball, and it will. So the Patriots with the throw, just about on the edge of the box. Horn, a late horn coming up for Safer. She'll hold up, and we'll have the substitution come in for Mount Anthony. Okay, so everybody in the position. The referee says good to go. He'll blow the whistle, and but that came in the 18. Then it was Plouffe that stood up contested. There's the ball rolling around. Pops free, goes to the 8-yard mark. And out of play. So the Patriots maintaining their time of possession edge as far as being in the offensive end. Quite a significant advantage they're having here in this first half. I'm not sure it's safe to say a full 2/3 of this first half has been played in the Mount Anthony offensive end, but it's been a lot of time. Yeah, it's going to be offsides. Now, first offside of the contest against Osmer. And the call, the right call, and a good call, and that'll be a kick coming up for Mount Anthony as Penta starts and stops. And this could be a timeout taken, because there are timeouts now. I can't imagine what else would be. Coach Kinsler, Mike Kinsler will send over. So we have our first timeout taken since that new rule's been installed, and I have my druthers about that. Now Penta coming out to take the kick for Mount Anthony. I believe it was Mount Anthony called the timeout. Came with 7:58 to go in the first half of play. Mount Anthony up 1-0 on the Guru goal. My 2 cents aren't worth 2 cents, but I just got to throw it out there because it's my nature to give you an opinion. But you know, that's a new rule this year. You'll have timeouts in soccer. But I would like to see the rule actually read, you can use your timeout 2 minutes or less in each half. Now, inside the 2 minute mark in the first half, you could use your timeout, and at the end of the game, within inside 2 minutes. Because at 7:58, you're going to go to the intermission anyway. Soccer is already a longer game than most other sports at 80-minute halves, like field hockey's 30-minute halves. So it's only 60 minutes of playing. This is 80 minutes of playing. Now, football's even less per 4 quarters. I just think soccer, I love it. And well, I don't love it. I enjoy it. Never played it. Never coached it. It wasn't really a big thing back in my days in high school. But they're great athletes, excellent coaches sometimes, but I just understood the 40-minute per half thing. Why couldn't it be 30 minutes per half? Just for sake of getting home early, I guess, on my part. But now they add timeouts to it. Now Anthony with the ball, had it, lost it, comes back up. Mill River doing a lot of sagging and chasing defensively. What they're doing by sagging, I mean they're letting them have the ball. Like a power play right now in hockey, they're just being passive defensively, sagging back and letting Mount Anthony control the umbrella offensively there they built up top on the 18. I mean, it's almost like playing keep away. I mean, I don't understand the Mill River philosophy right now, or lack of being aggressive. That ball will go out of bounds, state blue ball. We're down to 6:21 to go in the first half of play. Mount Anthony on the road with the lead over Mill River. Yeah, got all kinds of Mill River soccer, boys and girls, coming up for you all through the 2008 fall sports season. Still think I'm doing some CSJ soccer. I haven't heard from him in a long time, and there's some issues to be cleared up about the staging or the scaffolding or whatever you're going to use to shoot the game and stuff. But, you know, that might be there. Well, I mean, I'm going to try the first MSJ football game, MSJ Essex, and see how that goes. And that's going to roll in. Mooney will make the save. So Mackenzie Mooney with the step into the kick, and again, a good job getting the ball near midfield. Got it to the edge of the circle. Actually, a tad bit further than that. Mount Anthony able to shorten the field, step up, make the interception. And Mount Anthony just clearly the more aggressive team right now. They're stepping up, attacking, and like I said, the ball's been down in this end of the field a huge percentage of the time here in this first half. But I tell you what, they were trying to mark, and they might get away with a few grabs there, but they had what you want with your defense. They were all over that offensive player trying to get the break. Now Anthony using their timeout here in the first half, and since the timeout, they've looked even more in charge than prior to the timeout being taken. But again, you can't see a white jersey there. You go, the first white jersey. And look how far off they're playing defensively. I mean, they're playing a mile off. That's going to be sent through top of the arc. There's a step up. Rob stepped it up, knocked the ball down. Plouffe this time able to get a foot on it to Rob. Rob has her pass exit to the side and out of play. So Guru will take the throw. She's got the goal for Mill River, or for Mount Anthony. I'm sorry, 4:33 to go, and there's the push. And yeah, there's going to be a kick coming up on the foul. And well, she needs to chip this just like a pitching wedge in golf. She needs to get really underneath it, soft and high, because she is just about at the football 25-yard line. That's close in proximity. But a great chance here for MAU to increase their lead. Well, she took a different approach. She tried to blast it through, and it worked. Went off from Mooney's hands, and again that mark released, and that'll be goal number 2. Came on a kick from just outside the box. That's going to be number 7, Jewett. Anastasia Jewett, I believe, is going to be credited with the goal. Yeah, there she is, number 7. So Anastasia with the goal, and 2-0 Mount Anthony. And again, not criticizing, just observing, but that Mill River defense just really playing way off and playing way soft. It is a complete change from what we saw early in the contest, but it almost looked like they were killing off a penalty in ice hockey. So MAU now with that 2-goal lead on the road. Mill River right now just trying to find a combination of things that work for them. First thing to do is get some possession time and get some offense going. They're going to re-kick. All that was a false start. That's Katrupi right there, number 9 with their back team. Lee at the center position. So they've already changed up some of the positioning out there. As they're waiting for one of the changes, one of the subs to get off the field for Mount Anthony. So Mill River, boy, they'd love to finish with a flurry here and cut that lead into half. And that was a little 3 short passes, then they kick in, and again they outkick all their offensive layers. And Kachupi there, and Kachupi got a foot on it, got a heel on it actually, and then a spin on the kick, and it's going to come up to the center of the field to the edge of the circle. They're going to go lateral with the ball on the far side of Mount Anthony. Again with the charge down the field. We'll stop, work the ball to the inside. And again, just as that, once they bring the momentum forward, bring the ball in, the defense will get back and give them too much space, and then when they do kill the dribble, they just don't they don't close the gap into attack position. Soccer can be a real mean game. They got to get nasty out there and get upset. And it'll be kicked out of bounds off from Rob's foot. Coach Kinsler indicating blue throw. And all this going on with 3:12 to go in the first half of play. So I told you about some of the events coming up in the fall that you'll see both live on Channel 15 and then aired at different dates throughout the months, starting with the Pumpkin Queen selection, the Halloween parade, and the really big show, and that's going to be Mooney with a save. Now I'll tell you what, if you want to be entertained, you can always turn on my show Sports Beat, or go to the computer and click onto it. But it's on Mondays at 4:30, Tuesdays at 5:30, and Thursday nights at 9 p.m., the prime time spot. And this November will mark its 13th year being on Channel 15. Right now I'm at show number 360, episode number 360. Video production-wise, throughout my entire public access career, I am just hovering right around the 6,000 video production mark. I've created 6,000 video productions, or participated in 6,000 video productions, and that's going to be Stone with her hands up in the air saying I didn't push, and it'll become a white throw. Rob will come down now. That's a long way, and she'll pick the ball out. She'll pick it up and get it going, and Ashley Robb, one of the captains for Mill River, will just give it the old heave-ho, get it down into the open vacated spot. And vacated is the word. There's a white jersey, as you can see, near the ball. They're almost peeling off. They're almost playing offense like they're playing defense. They're not coming out and going after the ball and attacking offensively either. There's a nice step up. Oh, I'm not criticizing. I'm just, it's strange not to see a Mill River team be aggressive. That's Paige Carrera, a little bumping and grinding there, and she'll be just a step late making the steal, and that's going to go off from the knee of one of the Mill River players, lands right on the toe of one of the Mount Anthony players, and that's Kachupi, number 9 now. They'll go back and can just stay close enough within distance, as we're nearing the 1 minute to go in the first half of play. 2-0 Mount Anthony. 2 different goal scorers. And boy, a lot of regrouping to do. And that's going to be out of play. Mooney with the race after the ball, but it'll be out of play. And we should have a goal kick coming up. As I do not think that was touched by anybody in a white jersey. No, it wasn't. So Ashley Robb will now get set to get into it. And there's the kick. And it'll go off from about 3 different people. Ends up with Mill River and a little space to work with. Carrera looking for that long kick. Again, everything from Mill River has been long. They tried to go long distance over the top. They kind of like Kirk Abrahamson type soccer. There's the steal by Lee. Oh, great, good job. She's got some room to dribble in. There's the shot, and it'll be saved by Thyverge. Lee liked to take the shot right at the top of the 18 as the defender closed the gap on her. 12 seconds, 11, 10, and it looks like this first half is going to end with a 2-0 Mount Anthony lead over the Minutemen. In the first game here, played at Mill River for 2008. There's the horn, yeah, and it'll be a 2-0 MAU lead. For their halftime talk with head coach Randy Chadburn. Good time to sit down and introduce you to the 2008 version of the Mill River soccer squad. Mackenzie Mooney is your goalie. Julia Husey is number 2. Number 3 is Chelsea Bailey. Taryn Dennis is 4. Rebecca Day wears 5. Emily Osmer is number 7. Paige Carrera is number 8. Haley Kachupi wears 9. Michaela Stone is 10. Jen Miles is 11. Ariana Thomas 12. Jenny Holler is 13. Kayla Plouffe 14. Leah Rogstad 16. Eleanor Ross wears 17. Amanda Lee is 18. And Ashley Robb is 23. Coach Randy Chadburn in his 8th year here at Mill River. And let me swing it over. We'll find the MAU squad, as they'll be parked in the net. It's just kind of got partial cloud cover. But Abigail Thiberge is the goalie. Kelly Morris was number 2. Emily Penta is 3. Number 4 is Kristen Cara. Mel Schramm is number 6. Anastasia Jewett, who's got a goal, is number 7. Elizabeth Sayforth is number 8. Taylor Congdon is 9. Stephanie Madison is number 10. Courtney Seheim is 15. Alyssa Dufresne is number 16. Gabrielle Mella Algoris is number 17. Maddie Garou has got a goal, is number 20. Corey Fusco, 21. And Jamie Pula, number 5. I'll be back with the opening possession of the second half of play. 2-0 MAU with the lead over Mill River. Lee's out there along with Rebecca Day and Osmer coming in the picture, number 7. But we switched ends of the field, so they'll switch fortunes for Mill River. They're down 2 goals. We've got 42 minutes on the clock, and we are set to get things rolling here. Yeah, I think if you look at all the stats from that first half, you won't see a stat that's not going to be controlled by MAU, and they've got the ball right now. They're in the blue uniforms. They're a Division 1 squad taking on Division 2 Mill River in a non-league game, but home opener for the Minutemen. And Mount Anthony basically just really worked a beautiful little short passing game to perfection. There was 1 or 2 times they tried to pop the ball along over the top, but most of their possession and their offense came on that Gary Hoder style of soccer out there. That was Redenis, number 4. They got the interception, and she'll work the ball up to Carrera, and it'll be kicked off from the defender's foot. It'll be a white throw coming up right at the end of the Mount Anthony bench. Yeah, and Plouffe will come over, and Plouffe will take the throw. There she is in position, number 14, one of the captains for Mill River. Again, Mackenzie Mooney getting this is the goalie for Mill River. She's out there in net, and Mount Anthony again having some possession here and a lot of turf to work with, and that's going through the line. Tell you what, there's going to be a question right there: is why didn't she just dribble in? She had nothing but wide open turf in front of her to go into, basically right into the goalie. Nobody had rotated over defensively on the play at all. So Ashley Robb, 23, will get set to take the goal kick. She'll get her footing down and step into it. It kind of nosedived down. She came down on top of the ball. As Rebecca Day came back to pick up the ball. She wanted to blast it through the middle, got it to the edge of the circle, and then the Mount Anthony team right there able to, well, they're definitely not playing a diamond, but they're playing a layered defense back there, and that's going to be Osmer and Holdkopf. So number 7, Emily Osmer. Yeah, they're going to have a penalty in the kick coming up, and they'll be taken over by number 5, Poulin. I'm sorry, it's Penta. Number 3 went back and got the ball, and now we'll have the Mount Anthony kick at just about the 40-yard line on the football field. And then what she did, she slipped and came down on top of the ball, and we're going to pop it up and into the open side of the field. Mooney will pick it up, and you can see a couple blue jerseys got behind that defense again. Now we're coming in on the ball in case it had been misplayed by Mooney. Again, that's just good dribbling skill right there. The defender came out overcommitted, and that's going to be knocked down by Osmer, and she'll step through the defender. She'll work the ball to the center of the field, get underneath it, lift it, and let it fly out about 15 yards. There's one over the top, and again, this hasn't really clicked for him. And that's just Amanda Lee with that great individual effort. Came back and kept the play alive, waiting for some more support on the ball, and it never came. Now, I mean, you with the possession will just sidestep the defender coming over on that little cross kick, and then they'll lift it up and send it up top, and that's going to be to the inside, push forward, nothing but white jerseys in good position, and they'll send the ball up and out. It'll be off from Jewett out of bounds. We'll have Rob come all the way across field now, and she'll take the throw for Mill River. So in 36 minutes, 54 seconds to go in the soccer game, it's 2-0 MAU. Mill River with the throw, and yeah, it's going to be out of play, never touched by Osmer, and we'll have the Mount Anthony throw. Mount Anthony has already used a timeout earlier in the first half of play. That is a new rule implemented this year in high school soccer, timeouts. I don't know, I'm not too crazy on that, but again, good defense played by Rebecca Day, number 5, and then good back checking right there by Mount Anthony, and they're able to knock the pass down from behind, get the interception, and make the steal. There's a little sidestep on Osmer defensively, and the ball will come down the far side, and it'll go out of bounds. Should be white throw. Jan Rogstad was there, number 16 defensively, did a good job, and now Robb will come up, number 23 for Mill River, Ashley Robb. It's been a very quiet Mill River team so far in the contest. And that ball will stay in play. Rockstadt taking some bumps, able to hold the ground. That'll be kicked out of bounds, and we'll have a throw coming up for Mount Anthony. That's Seaforth. We'll go to the short throw on the back side, and then she'll get the return pass on that sideline. They'll just work that little 8-yard give and go, and that came all the way across. There's the ball sent down the middle, picked up by Mooney at about the midway point of the 18. Inside the box there, and she's able to get a good kickoff underway, and it'll, with the bounce, with the trap, will be just shy of the center field marker, the center field circle. And that ball stayed in play. You can see right now the work being done out there. Remember, 13 Holler, 4 Mill River, and the ball will end up just going out of bounds on the far side. It'll be taken over by the Patriots, and they'll take the throw right now. Patriots with the lead with the ball. And again, you know, it's a very short preseason as far as trying to get everything down and get new teammates used to each other and get the younger underclassmen feeling good and confident about the game. So, you know, as the season progresses, you expect to see everything progress. Oh, Amanda Lee with some just great individual efforts. That ball stays in play. No, it does not. Yeah, caught. They called her out of bounds just about the midfield stripe, and that's where number 8 Seaforth will take the throw. Right in front, basically, those Mill River bleachers. See Al Wizzle, Mike Lee right there taking the action on the top of the bleachers. You can see they got the t-shirts, the shades going. That's why you got to get out to the game live, enjoy not only soccer, they let them play through the handball. A lot of oohs and ahs from the crowd right there, but handball is really not completely an automatic call. Amanda Lee working in the middle of the field, showing some aggressive moves here in his second half of play. That will roll, and that'll be out of bounds, and ploof. We'll scoop it up, take the march, and set the feet, make the throw. Go for Osmer, little reversal, and rolled it out of bounds. Emily Osmer, number 7, new to the varsity team this year. Seems to have some good soccer moves out there, just kind of lost her place on the field. That will squirt through, squirt in, and over the top. Mooney, clear view of it, will scoop it up, and she'll take the kick now off the near side of the box. She'll step into it, and boy, got good, again, she's really improved that kicking. With the roll, she'll make midfield. Lee will jump up, head the ball forward, wants to chase it down herself, pushes the ball through the defender, missed her target on the other side. Day will come back, have the touch. Day will get the foot on the ball, force it to this near sideline, where it'll be picked up by Osmer. Mill River looking for a rush down the field, looking for a scoring opportunity. They'll come across, never made it. Never made it out in front, the sweet spot in front of the goalie. It was knocked down by one of the defenders. And MAU now with nothing but turf 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 yards on the dribble. And then it'll be popped up. Safe Earth settles and gets ridden out of bounds, and it'll become, is it a foul or is it, yeah, it's going to be a kick. That's what I was waiting to see. If it's a foul, it's a kick. If it's out of bounds on from Mill River, then it's a throw. This is a kick, so it was a penalty. I tell you what, Safer's got a kind bounce and she needs some support on the ball. Oh, and Mill River defender played it back to the inside. That was Julia Husey, number 2 in the ball game, and we're going to have a corner coming up. So the second corner for the Patriots, they scored their first goal of the game off a corner. And Safer is going to head out there, and she's going to take the kick. Now, see if Mill River has worked on this and corrected their marking situation, as they left Guru unmarked on that first corner. And this one came out a little bit higher than what they really wanted to set it up. They do retain possession, Mount Anthony does, and that will be pooched. Stays just about 6 feet inside the box, and now they'll just work, and I'll tell you what, that's some stick-to-itness right there by Mount Anthony. They have the ball outside the 18, but they're going to settle it now and see if they'll try to just force the ball up and in. Nice step up by Day, and the ball will come back to Rebecca Day, and she got double team taken off, and that will go over the top to Mooney off her fingertips, and she'll make the catch on the second attempt. An adventurous save by Mackenzie Mooney. Again, the Patriots, just like they did in the first half, controlling the tempo, the time of possession in their offensive end with the ball. As Olsmer called off her teammate, took the kick more direct forward, and then Day trying to follow it up. Patriots recover. They'll have the ball far side. Again, there's 5, 10 yards on the dribble. Go to the left foot, lift it up and over the top, and it'll be settled down, but not controlled by one of the Minutemen players. Clouds are kicking in over here and make it much more pleasant to view the game as far as looking through the viewfinder. We're at 30 minutes, 43 seconds to go in the second half of action. We still have the same score as we did the half, and Mooney will get down and let the MAU players fly over the top of her. And that's good aggressive play by Mackenzie Mooney. And on the turn, again, just not enough white shirts in the vicinity to really support the ball offensively. Plouffe, yeah, planted the foot, gave it a good stiff kick, but it goes out of bounds and becomes an Anthony basket or soccer ball. And on the horn in the background, you can see this. You can tell, you can't see, the subs are coming in for both sides on the break in the action. 30 minutes to play, first or second half here. 10 minutes have gone by. And Seafirth with the throw, and she'll get the ball right back. Now she'll settle things down and decide of where she wants to attack. Yeah, just a little bit too long. Right idea, but she'll have another chance as the ball is last touched by one of the Mill River players. And Seafirth sticking with it, wants to hit him on a cut, the shot, and the save on a well-executed play. Mooney just stayed to the short post, followed the ball across, tracked it well, and made the save. But right there, that's just nice patience offensively by MAU, by the Patriots. Here comes Rebecca Day. She's got the ball on the short dribble, trying to do it on the dribble, take it in, and she'll break open. She'll cross the 18. She'll set it up, and beautiful goal by Day. Oh, Rebecca Day with the goal for the Minutemen. We'll cut the lead in half. We'll go 2-1 on a tremendous individual effort by Rebecca Day, number 5. Like I said, early in the contest, looking for a finisher, I got to be looking at Day. She's got the skills. It's just a matter of just doing it, and she did it there. And the lead all of a sudden at 2-1 with 29 minutes, 8 seconds to go in the second half of play. And let's see if that ignites a nice, consistent run here by Mill River. A goal's one thing, but can they start putting on more sustained pressure? I missed the assist on that, but it was just the finish on the touch of the shot, but it was breaking down the defensive players. I think she broke down 3 players individually that allowed her to get the shot off. So one of the rare times MAU didn't have not only the original Mark, the defensive player there, but the next layer of defense there, and that gave Day her a chance to show you her stuff. So taking the throw will be MAU. They'll take her out this near side, bleacher side here at Mill River Union High School. Great place to come watch a soccer game, men's or women's, or both, if you want to just really get into soccer a ton. That's going to go down inside. Mooney will have clear obstructed view to pick it up, and there was pressure coming in, but way too late to really mount too much. And here comes the kick from Mackenzie Mooney. Takes a bounce over the top of Osmer's head, and now she's trying to follow it up, and there's Katrupi. Offside. Yeah, Day was offside this time. It's a good call by Mike Kinsler. Been a very well officiated game anyways by both gentlemen out there. And I know the other guy. I see him all over for soccer, and he's come up and spoken with me, and it's awful. I just can't think of his name. And I remember being with Sujibo. That's how, and I just can't think of his name. I must have been paying more attention to her than him, I guess. Oh, it happens at my age, yeah. And that will go out of bounds, and that'll be 27:42 left on the clock. 2-1 to score, as MAU had that 2-0 halftime lead. Mill River with the goal here by Rebecca Day in the second half of play. And they're just getting all the subs in and off the field and in position before they take and let the throw come in. Oh, I wouldn't mind it staying cloudy all soccer season as far as being able to videotape. Day lays it out, looks for the speed. Paige Carrera trying to get there, does. Keeps the ball going forward, And I tell you what, that's going to become a corner. That's a Mill River corner. Paige Carrera looked like she was just grinding that out as she looked to be tired, but just found that enough inner strength to keep going. So right here, to my knowledge, which is very limited, the first Mill River corner of the contest, at least of the second half. And they're looking to execute here. Execution. Give them a chance to score off the corner. Get the game tied up. The mark, the kick, and no. That's what I mean about execution. They didn't even get a chance to get a header or a scramble in front of the net for the ball. They kicked the ball and it went behind the net, and those little things make a big difference. It can mean everything. So we'll have a goal kick coming up now at the near side of the box for MAU. Again, if they don't take the throw from the goalie, they like to go short on the kick. Everybody back defensively playing deep for Mill River, so why not take the short kick and just work it down the field. And boy, great save by Seaforth as they almost turned the ball over within 25 yards of their goal area. Yeah, over the top, the speed, the catching up to the ball. Will they have enough field to turn and make the kick? Good job by everybody. Good job by everybody. Rogstad getting up, number 16 for Mill River. And tell you what, she did a good job of staying on that position-wise. But they're lining up, and it looks like it's going to be a corner for MAU. So it will be a corner for the Patriots. You can see number 8 down there. Seaforth with the serve, and off the goal and in. Oh my goodness. You know, I can't blame anybody for that. Again, an unmarked player coming in, and if it's Guru, it's her second goal. Oh, it's a different number. Okay, so 3-1 Mount Anthony now on a cool goal, but a freaky goal. As 21 came in, okay, and it's Fusco, Corey Fusco came in unmarked on the serve from the corner, nailed the ball hard as she could, lifted it, elevated it, hit the crossbar, came down off the crossbar and hit the back side of Mackenzie Mooney and into the net. So what little momentum that Mill River built up, gone right there, as they'll watch the lead go back to 2 at 3-1 with 25 minutes to go in the soccer game. And that's the first punt that Thyverge has taken. She's elected to do these short throws. That throw intended for the corner for Katrupi, but it was just out of her reach. And Penta will turn, Penta will fire, and it'll go down that far side. Again, that's been Mount Anthony's game, what you're watching right there. Really short, 5 to 15 yard passes. That's how they've built little diamonds back and forth, and I'll tell you, it's worked. It's worked well for them. They have scored off a corner on a header. They have scored on a good push down inside the 18. They had good ball support. Fusco with the ball, worked it back, and Fusco with the third goal. 3 different scores for Mount Anthony also, that's big. That ball sent through, but again, no white shirt in the vicinity. It's one thing to kick the ball long, you know, want to go to the top offensively, but it's another thing to have, you know, you got to look and see nobody's there and you just can't do it. All you're doing is turning the ball over, giving possession back to the Patriots. That'll go out of bounds. We'll have a blue throw. Seaforth with the throw with 23:53 to go in the soccer game. 3-1 Mount Anthony. Boy, I tell you, they'll come close to the sideline on the pressure. Ball be kicked out of bounds off from Mill River. I believe that's Paige Carrera, and it is. She's there defensively. And we're waiting for subs to come in. So on a warm summer day from Mill River Union High School, watching Mount Anthony enjoy. It's about an hour and 15, hour and 20-minute trip up from Bennington to Rutland, or to North Clarendon. Just missed it. Just missed that goal. Again, the mark was behind defensively, and they've been slow on the marks here today on all 3 goals by the Patriots. And we've just gotten a tad bit under 23 minutes to go in the soccer game. We'll have a goal kick coming up for Mill River as Rob will step into it. And again, short kick picked off. Fusco, wait a minute. Good save. What happened there? I lost it on the camera because I was wiping the sweat off from my forehead, and got the save by Mooney, and that was the important part. That ball's going to come to the corner, be chased down, picked up Lee, and that should become a Mill River ball. Yeah. So it went off from one of the Mount Anthony players out there. I don't have a jersey number for her. That's why I cannot give you more information on her. That's going to be Dennis trying to bring the ball from the body to the foot and just lost control of it, and it slides out of bounds. And again, the lead had been cut to 2-1, and now with 21:56 to go in the soccer game, the lead back to 2, and Mount Anthony back with the control of the ball and the positioning on the field. They've been playing down in their offensive end an awful lot this ball game. That's going to stay in bounds, and Paige Carrera will get behind it and let the ball fly off the foot down to midfield, about 5 yards shy of midfield. Which that will work back in, and there's the support, the drive down the middle, and Mooney will come up and make the save. Yeah, they were looking to connect with Melagasas, and just outkicked her, basically just overkicked the. Good job letting them play through. Rogstad will get up after the good aggressive defensive play. That ball will go out of bounds far side. Coach Kinsler says it'll be blue ball. Mount Anthony all set now. Will quickly get it up and get it in as Michaela Stone, number 10 in the ball game for Mill River now. They're in their home white uniforms. Rob will get there, just kick the ball side out, and he'll let the defense get down and mark up. Yeah, you see that one off from Jenny Holler, number 13. Now Holler comes out to attack the ball, and they can't slide it through. That's going to be out of bounds, and I think I heard them holler blue ball, and that's going to be Guru, number 20, and she'll take the throw, and she's got a goal. And she will not take the throw, but she still has a goal. That's going to come back, and again, you just see the amount of turf they're giving up out there before they pressure the ball. See them back up? I mean, my goodness, I don't understand that. And the Patriots have looked good today out here for Mount Anthony. A couple of players down on the field for the Minutemen. Patriots with possession. They had it in the 18. They'll bring the ball back outside. They'll recycle it to 25, bring it to the 30. Look for the trailer on the play and see if she just sends it over the top. She'll lift, send it up. Nice little pooch. Mooney with the grab will make the save. And Mackenzie Mooney with the kick, and that's going to dive and roll and make it to midfield. Close enough to call it midfield. It'll be a white ball. So Paige Carrera will have Kayla Plouffe coming in, and he'll have the horn sound. We'll have substitutions coming in at the 19:30 left to play mark. So we are just a tad below the halfway point of the second half of action. It was 2-0 Mount Anthony at the end of the first half. River cut the lead to 2-1, and then Mount Anthony off a I'd say it's kind of a fluky, freaky goal. Takes the 3-1 lead. That's where we're at right now. 3-1. Safe Earth will take the throw. No, she will not. There's a sub coming in. Yeah, and that's what the holdup was for. They almost got the throw in, but the referee stopped the play up. Now allowed the substitution to come in. So Safe Earth. Getting good positioning there. As for Dennis, defensively they're number 4, and we'll have another blue throw. And Safe Earth looking for Jewett. Jewett had to go off from her defensive person, Kachupi, out of bounds, and it'll be blue ball. So yeah, they'll just settle it down and get things under control. Up, and yeah, it's a handball. Now, the reason they call that handball, because it just definitely gave an advantage to Safe Earth, because it hit her hand, then came to her foot and gave her possession. Okay, I talked to an official years and years and years ago, Jamie Felko, who told me it's not an automatic thing, a handball. So as we hit the 18-minute to play mark, 3-1 Mill River down at MAU. But you kind of feel that little bit of momentum that Mill River had going for them after they got their first goal, their only goal. It's kind of, now I want to say the wind's gone out of the sails, but that third goal by Mount Anthony, and they haven't been anywhere near as aggressive. Rob will tumble, take a 360 spin, hit the deck, and we'll have the throw coming up by Rob over there in front of the Mill River bench. Now rolling to Kachupi. Kachupi went off a defender, and it should become a corner. Oh, they saved it. They saved it. I was early on the call, and it will become no corner at all. And the ball girl making another nice play on that side. It'll be Rob with a throw as Munger retains possession. So again, we're winding it down here, down to the 17-minute mark. Played 23 minutes of soccer in the second half. Penta will get there. Penta will kick, and Penta has a pass stolen away. And then the follow-up controlled by the Patriots. They'll get it up to the 25-yard line. They'll go across the field looking for the trailer with the speed end and just put it too close to the sideline. It goes out of bounds. And but I tell you, what a difference when the sun goes down. It becomes very comfortable to do the game. There's the throw, and there's the steal, and then the ball just kind of laying there. Day will go back, and oh, nice slide kick. Good defensive play by Mount Anthony right there. Jenny Holler, number 13, got to the ball. Her kick was partially deflected, gave possession back to Mount Anthony. Now skip to the 40-yard line, and here comes a white jersey. It's going to be Paige Carrera. And then Plouffe miskicked it. Redennis trying to run through it. She'll take a flip, and that ball's going to come to the sideline, and the ball girl will make the grab on a nice job. And again, I cannot tell you who 33 is for Mount Anthony. I don't have her on my roster. And Paige Carrera right there just being very physical to get the ball stolen away. Her kick coming back was soft, and it's going to be a blue throw as it goes off Conchupi out of bounds. And Safers will get ready here with 15:49 to go in the soccer game in the second half of play. 3-1 Mount Anthony. 3 different goal scorers. 3 different ways they scored. And Safers will just stay right there and take the throw. And again, they have a lot of turf to work with as for some reason Mill River defense decided to play back. Mooney with the save, had some traffic in front of her, and she's able to hold on to it. She'll take the punt now off the far side and hit Katrupi on the run. She'll lift it and go up top. They're looking for Day to break down the middle. The defense in a good position right there. Penta was there. She'll turn fire, and there's the follow-up as Mill River had the offensive layered correctly, and they were able to get support on the ball. Katrupi went to kick it, had taken off her foot on the slide kick. Yep, they were trying to go long distance. That was well defended. Headed out, I believe Rogstad was there for Mill River. Mount Anthony to Jewett. Trying to go at that 10 or 12 yard passing lane. Makes the connection. That kick never got through. Hit the backside one of the Mill River defenders. There's a swing and a miss. There's a missed kicked ball. And again, not a lot of you got to settle and think about where the ball's going to be going, kicking with a purpose. And we've seen stretches today where Mill River's kind of lacked that. So with 14:25 to go, Kayla Plouffe just waiting for everybody to be in a position. The referee gives her the good to go sign, and that'll be out of bounds. It should be a blue throw. And they're going to have a couple more subs coming in. That's what the break in the action will be. Again, that website is www.pegtv.com. Not only can you get all kinds of scheduling information there, but you can also click on Streamline Video or Video on Demand, follow the instructions, and watch programming from Channel 15 right on your computer. You can pick a game out. Go to the archives, pick a game out, and watch last year's soccer game between these two, and then compare it to this year's soccer game. That ball fired, and I mean fired, and it's looking for anybody in a white jersey at this point. Plouffe will lose it out of bounds. It's going to be blue ball. Been that kind of afternoon for Mill River. Again, non-league game, so yeah, I mean, damage-wise, no, minimal damage as far as playoffs go. A win would have been very good for them to play a Division I school, but you know, it's good competition. They're going to learn a lot, hopefully, out of this ball game, Mill River. Boy, you can see Katrupi taking all kinds of bumping and grinding, and she'll draw the whistle. And the refs have been very good, I think, today. Excellent job by the refs. Because for the most part, they have let play be physical but fair. And Plouffe got on top of the ball, kept it low, couldn't get any arch and lift on it, and Anthony able to easily defend it, knock it down, and that's going to be Holler with it. She'll take it wide, get it to the outside. Wants to turn the corner and get her foot behind her. She does. Avoids the pressure at the last second. And the ball will skip out of bounds. Well, boy. I thought I heard somebody say timeout. No, nobody. Okay. Yes, we're at the 12.5 minute to play mark left in this contest. Now will be just lifted up and sent to midfield, and the follow-up by Kachupi. The ball will kick to the outside. Rob will take the bump. Off-balance kick, and it's going to be, should be blue ball. I do believe it's going to be, not they're going to have a simultaneous possession, so they'll have a kickoff, much like a tip-off in ice hockey, or face-off in ice hockey, or tip-off in basketball to establish possession. Blue throw. I'm just waiting for the officials to give them the good to go sign here. I'm not really sure what the holdup is. Oh, substitutions. Okay. I missed that. All right. And that's going to come back inside the circle. And here comes a transitional play of Mount Anthony. They'll get the save first. The cuts inside her counterpart, number 8. Carrera lays it out. The kick. The save. The ball loose. A race. Great save by Mooney. And then I believe it was Plouffe that cleaned up the front of the net. That's going to be a foul. And she'll have a kick coming up for Mill River. So great save by Mooney. Great job by Plouffe. And they hold the score at 3-1. And we're nearing the 11-minute left to play mark. So we've played almost 29 minutes of soccer here in the second half. And each team has scored a goal. Rebecca Day is the goal scorer for Mill River. And that kick's going to kind of slide down the right sideline, stay in bounds on little bump after the fact, and they're going to call it, yeah. It'll be white kick. That's a good call, yeah. It was, even though that was close, it was a good call, and the contact initiated out of control by the MAU player. So we will have a kick coming up for the Minutemen on the foul call. Lee will take the kick, and she was looking for Rob, I believe, and somehow Mill River was able to get it to Day. Day looking for that pull-away speed, and boy, the defensive pairing there just teamed up on her, closed down the gap, and what a job right there getting the ball up to midfield by MAU. Now, I didn't catch the number, but the young lady went through 2 defensive people for 2 opponents, and they gave you one heck of a kick on a tough angle with her body. So the first goal for Mount Anthony came on a corner, ended up being a header off a corner. Again, the Patriots from Division 1 coming down, and these games have been very good over the years, these 2 schools. We've seen some dandies. And again, boy, see how long the ball stayed there between 3 white jerseys for somebody decided to attack it? They've really got to increase their first step speed. On sides, pressure, ball's coming back. That's to an open spot on the field, and here's the race to the ball. Rob wants to take it on the inside, and boy, they got to call that. Oh my goodness, that's the first call I didn't agree with. Yeah, they're going to call it off from the leg of the Mill River player out of bounds. But I had a good angle on that, and you could see the contact, almost the warding off, like in lacrosse. And Mount Anthony might got a little break right there. So yeah, I mean, you know, it happens. They're human. They'll make, 45 good calls and 1 maybe not. You don't know. And that's the one they're going to be remembered for here today. But overall, like I said, I gave them an A+ for their effort, the officials. 8:50, Plouffe waiting, and Mill River, you're down 2 goals, and you really haven't had an offensive day. You got to be thinking in the next couple minutes, you got to score a goal to make it just a 1-goal deficit here to keep yourself in a position to really believably have a chance to win it or tie it. Yeah, that'll go off for Mooney out of bounds. We'll stay with Seaforth and Mount Anthony. She'll take the throw, and that's going to be brought down inside the box. Controlled, turn, kick, fire, comes in, goes through, and Mooney's going to come out. And yeah, you can see the people on the left side for the wingers coming in for Mount Anthony, just about 4 to 5 steps too late, but again, good job. And that's going to be Osmear over there, number 7 for Mill River. Kachupi stepped up, got a piece of the ball, just enough so her teammate could get it. And again, their offense's game plan is basically go high and long. Go long and hard with it and see if somebody can run underneath it. I tell you, I do get that sense of urgency right now in the Minutemen, with time winding down to 7:40 to go, down 2 goals. They're not going through the motions. Like I said, I can kind of feel that sense of urgency as we have a player getting up very late, very slow. It's Osmear. I'll have to ask that young lady how you say her name. But sheer weight shot's going to be a handball call. It wasn't there, and takes a shot on the short post, and it'll be taken up by 5-urge. That'll come down, and sun back out here at Mill River. You can see it kind of poking back toward the middle of the field. As you can see, the Minutemen on the defense, they're going to start getting time winding down 2 goals. They're going to become a lot more aggressive as far as taking chances and gambling on the steals and closing down those long, slow, time eating up possessions by Mount Anthony. And we'll have a substitution with 6:40 to go. This will take another 15, 20 seconds off the clock on the subs. And we're all set to go now. Gruen, she had the game's first goal off a beautiful header that came on a corner serve. That will slide through and should become a goal kick. Or did he call a corner? He called a corner, so it'll be a corner. No, he'll call a throw. So I was wrong on everything. In the end, it's a throw. Mooney in good position. So you take away that bottom door and then made herself big so the ball couldn't go around her. And she just smothered it down, and she'll go to the far side and get set for the kick. And again, nice job on the run getting the kick. Yeah, see the sun's come back out now, so that changes my white balance. As it gets to be an artwork working with the lens here, my older camera. Keep opening and shutting the iris to adjust for the sun. There's the ball. We're down to 5.5 minutes to go, and Mill River really needing a goal here in the next couple minutes to have a late charge here to be heroic on their first game of the year here at home. As that ball will just be pushed forward, they'll take it wide, take the bump. Rogstad playing good defense. Rogstad, good job all the way around. Gru with the left foot wants to bring the ball to the top of the 18, and it did get there. They'll settle it down, send it back to the top of the arc, and then the pressure put on defensively by Lee, and then the follow-up on the drive in, and Mooney will come out and make the save. Track the ball very well. Yeah, so that kind of took a nosedive on her, but it gets out to Day, and Day wants to serve it up, looking for the speed of Ashley Robb. She'll take the bump, and yeah, you're going to fall on Robb. Yeah, she didn't play the ball. She initiated the contact from behind, and that would give the Patriots back the soccer ball. And that will skip and become a white throw. Or that's the way I saw it. Whether or not it was the way it is. Yep, it's a white throw. So get Mill River down to the point now where they've got to score almost within the next minute here. They'll just lay the ball all the way across the field on passes to the wings, and I think they said white throw. So Carrera with 4 minutes even to go. That will take the throw, and you can see the defense being played by Day. And they're looking to get it up and out, and they do. So the Patriots just a couple, big collision, and all clean play, and everybody's going to get up and be okay. I think the player for Mount Anthony, and I want to get her jersey number 4, Kristen Cara, became very healthy after she realized there wasn't going to be a whistle called, because then she kind of like went from slow motion to full speed. And hey, you can't blame her for trying to draw foul. Well, first game for Mill River, you got to see what areas you got to improve on. As Guru will wait, as again the horn sounds, they'll bring subs, and these are for Mount Anthony, these subs are. And that brings the clock down to 3 minutes also. Mount Anthony using their timeout in the first half. And that should be a white throw, yeah. So they'll go off to Bagley, and she'll take the throw, looking for Carrera. Goes off from the back of Carrera's heel and could be controlled by Mount Anthony. And we have a foul. We have a kick coming up, so we'll have the kick taking place by Mel Schramm. And boy, I tell you what, she got underneath that and hooked it something fierce to the left, but Patriots, as has been the theme all day, they'll control the ball again though. They have Dave back at midfield kind of cherry picking, waiting for a ball to pop free, and then that was sent in on the break. With the Mount Anthony squad able to retain possession. Now come forward, and nifty move by Kachupi. Yeah, and everybody kind of stopped again waiting for the handball, but it wasn't going to be called. They'll play through, and there's the ball driven out of the box. And a goal kick. 1:48 to go in this home opener for Mill River. Didn't really go the way they were hoping, but then they're playing very good competition in Division I Mount Anthony. And that will become a goal kick for number 13, Jenny Holler. Holler got underneath it, got it up to Redenis. Redenis then was immediately double teamed. And you can see Kachupi fading back on Jewett. Jewett with the ball. Jewett will drive it through. Jewett will get the shot in on Mooney. She'll make the save with 73 seconds to go in the soccer game. Well, to this point, 3 different scores for Mount Anthony. That's got to be very impressive for the Mount Anthony coach. 3 different people scoring. Day, she's trying to get the corner and take it away. Showing her strength. They're going shoulder to shoulder, and she's maintaining her balance, and she's able to turn, get the kick in. Well marked. Kick side out. We'll have a throw by Mill River. Yeah, and they're going to give the ball back to, I believe, Kachupi. Yes, it's going to be Kachupi taking a throw with 41 seconds to go in the soccer game, and barring a miraculous comeback, which we have seen here at Mill River. Remember the Kevin Randy's boys squad down 2 goals and with 7 minutes to go, scored 3 in a few minutes to win the playoff game against, I believe it was Milton. Could have been Union 32. I'm getting old. So here comes the dribble down the side. It'll be lost out of bounds, and with just 13 seconds to go, they will get one more possession here. It's going to be Plouffe with the throw. That's going to stay in bounds. Yes, it will. And now we'll have a white call. So we'll have a white throw as we're down to just 1 second. And that is it. We'll have a Mount Anthony win, 3-1 over Mill River. 3 different goal scorers. Mooney with some great saves for Mill River, but early season action. They'll go back to the practice field tomorrow. Mill River will to work out some of the kinks here, and I'll have more Mill River boys and girls soccer action for you throughout this fall sports season. Get out there, support your student athletes, and always support Munger Vision.